Hi everyone, my name is Fang Yunzu. I chose a topic about the geography of international students in U.S. higher education for my midterm project. A growing number of the international students prefer to choose their higher education in the United States rather than other countries. The main reason is that the United States is a preeminent global hub for academic training. I did some research first when I started this project. As an international student, I mainly focused on some interesting facts such as place of origin, leading institutions, tuitions, field of study, and another one is hometown. And then I found some useful data from Institute of International Education website and immigration reports. I also use a pivot table and a pivot chart to show 5 comparing facts, which help me to visually analyze and compare the geography of international students in America. For those 6 charts, it's helpful for me to sort and filter data with slicer based on my specific analysis. Additionally, I use the Power View map I will show you guys later to present the hometown of international students dispersed throughout the world. As you can see from the first chart on the left side, there are many remarkable facts which reveal that the sharpest increase in the international students occur among students from the top 5 countries, including China, India, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, and Canada. The main reason is that those countries' economies grow rapidly throughout the period. For example, South Korea had one of the fastest growing economies in the world and moved into the high-income category. And the second chart displays the leading institutions where international students would like to choose for pursuing their master's degree. The schools with the most international students range from top universities such as California State University in Northridge. Here, about the 3,142 international students. And another one in this list is the Brook College, about 1,768 international students, which ranked 8th among 40 top leading institutions. So among these leading institutions, international students prefer to study in the top 2 popular states, which are California and New York, due to their strong economies and high-ranked institutions. And then, in terms of the field of study, foreigners studying business and management, engineering, and math and computer science accounted for most of the overall growth in 2014. One of the most important reasons for international students to study STEM is that the U.S. government has worked to attract international STEM students with policies like flexible visa, so STEM students are eligible to extend their OPT for up to 29 months or even more. On the upper right side of this spreadsheet, I put 2 charts separately, both about the total spending of international students in America, which is easier to compare highest and lowest tuition and living expenses in those institutions from 2008 to 2012. These findings suggest that international students can provide important economic benefits to the United States metropolitan destination. This is especially true for students pursuing bachelor's degree who mostly pay for tuition from personal sources and pay higher tuition costs at public universities than in-state students. I did some research online. So the New York metro area ranked first for total tuition about $2.6 billion and living expenses about $1.6 billion received from international students. As you can see from those two charts, the lowest average total spending, which ranked first, is $11,000. Compared to the highest average total spending, the institution ranked first, the tuition about $38 and $3,000 here, which is pretty high, because the lowest of the total spending is even lower than their tuition. So I think that fact is pretty interesting. When I analyze those data, I think that metropolitan geography is an important feature not only of where international students locate in the United States, but also of where they originate worldwide. The majority of international students came from places with a population of 5 million or more. Large Asian cities dominate the list of largest home markets for international students. So you can see here from the list, Beijing, Shanghai, Hyderabad, Seoul, and Riyadh made up the top 5 global cities, each sending about 17,000 to 56,000 students to the United States. The one exception is Kathmandu here, which despite a population of just 700,000 sent more than 10,700 students to the United States from 2008 to 2012, ranking the 7th overall. Now I will show you guys a map here. As you can see from the map, each bubble is in a different color. You can see here each bubble in a different color by city income type. So at least the city income type, high income, low income, middle income, upper middle income, and very low income. So the bigger the bubble is, the more students are from that place. Most international students also come from the cities that could be classified as economically emergent. So 3 of the top 20 source cities are actually very low income cities with GDP per capita and or below 5,000. For example, Hyderabad in India here ranked 4th with more than 26,000 international students despite ranking relatively low on GDP per capita. So it's easy to display that large Asian cities dominate the list of the where U.S. international students originate from. So from those data and the trends review in those charts and the map review information about destination and the origins of international students in U.S. and how the United States and its regions can retain and leverage them to facilitate metro cities' economies. So the metropolitan economies can potentially benefit if the federal government reforms the immigration system to increase retention of Americans' international students. So this is all about my midterm project. Hope you guys like it. Thank you.